Hey everybody, Dr. Tom, the Active Healing Center. It is Mobility Monday, and we're going to run through a spine mobility routine. It is timed out at 17 and a half minutes, start to finish. The only two pieces of equipment that we're going to require today is our foam roller and our, what we call our peanut, our spine myofascial release tool for the spine that we're going to use. We call it a peanut because it looks like a peanut. And those are the only two pieces of equipment we're going to have. So we're going to do, again, our progression of 3. Our foam rolling and our peanut is to release the muscles. We're going to add 2 different stretches in for the spine to get in through top to bottom of the spine. And then we're going to add in a mobility to, again, reset the nervous system, trains these muscles and joints to move, works neurologically, get the brain involved to get these muscles and joints to move in the manner they are supposed to move. So let's get going. So we're going to start with our foam roller. Now, we do 3 movements on the foam roller. It's a straight roll, side to side motion, and then a rotational movement. Your spine's meant to move in those directions, so we always want to work those movements. I've done videos on foam rolling the spine in the past, so if you need those, if you need that video, just give us a holler and we'll send that out to you ASAP. But we're going to do 3 movements on the foam roller, timed out. Takes me 2.5 minutes to run through all 3 of those movements. We do them nice, easy. We're not speeding through it. Nice, easy progression through those 3 movements. Really get those muscles released, working. Then I'm going to follow it up and I'm going to work right into the peanut. And what I do with the peanut, after I foam roll, is I pick out 5 spots that I know in my spine that are a little more restricted. So you can take 5 spots. Again, set your timer on your phone or watch, whatever, and 1 minute. So each portion of the peanut goes right onto the muscles of the spine. So you have this bony part of the spine. Well, that sits right in the middle between the 2 peanuts. And then you're going to put that right into the muscles. One goes on the right side, one goes on the left side, and then I lay on it. And that's all I'm doing. Get on a hard surface. The floor is the best. Set your timer for 1 minute. Lay on it. After a minute, I'm going to move it to the next spot that I chose to work, and I'm going to time that out for a minute. So I'm going to take 5 spots and work it, a little extra release, really get into those muscles to get those engaged, get those areas working a little bit better. 5 minutes on there. And then I'm going to go into my couple stretches that we're going to do. The first one is, in yoga, we call it a child's pose. So we're hands and knees. We've done this one in the past. We're going to do 3 different stretches with this, and we're going to do each one of those for 1 minute. So first one is the straight child's pose. Set your timer for 1 minute, and we stretch. After that, we're going to do the second. We're going to do the 2-second poses there. The second one here is I'm going to just go to the left. Get my arms out well to my right. I'm going to kick my hip out to the left, set the timer, and stretch. This one's going to isolate a little bit more through this portion of my spine, my body, my lat muscles, shoulder muscles. Really good. Obviously, then I'm going to work the same on the other side. So I get my arms well out to the left and my hips are going to the right. Really just lock that down, stretch. And again, with these stretches, make sure you're breathing. We always want to keep a nice, good flow of breath in and out of our body. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Nice, smooth. So we're going to do straight child pose, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 minute at each, so it's 3 minutes there. And then we're going to get into the one that I like a great deal for the spine, this position here. So we're on basically our side of our hip. I'm going to get into this, what we call a 90-90 position. So you can see here, my leg, my hip to knee, 90 degrees, and my left leg, right leg, hip to knee, 90 degrees here. So it's 90-90 lunge position. Move down a little bit. And then I'm going to go on to my elbow. So I want that elbow right underneath my shoulder. Set my timer, and I'm going to, again, 1 minute, and I'm going to rock right through there. So bring my arm right through underneath my left shoulder and arm, and lock that down Get my head turned to the left as well. Engage those neck muscles. Stretch that out for 1 minute. This works through my neck. All these muscles, these spinal muscles, we call them the erector spinae muscles of your spine. Is one that holds us upright. Gets all the way through my right side. Gets into my right hip. Gets into my left hip. Gets into the quads a little bit, the glutes, the groin. So it's a great stretch that hits into a lot of different areas. 1 minute. Then obviously we're gonna switch sides. Again, get that 90-90 position. Right leg 90-90, the hip and knee and hip. Left 90-90, knee to hip. And we're gonna go right through, get that shoulder, elbow right underneath my shoulder and rock through here. Always wanna breathe. As I breathe, I can get a little deeper into the stretch, move a little deeper into the stretch, really get those muscles engaged, working those areas. So we released it with the foam roller, peanut, a couple different stretches here for the spine to really engage those, elongate it. We want that 1 minute stretch at least in there to really get these muscle fibers to release. If you're really tight, you really need to work those areas, do those stretches a couple times. Obviously, you're gonna need a little bit more time than the 17.5 minutes I promise you, but that's the way it's gonna work. So you wanna work those areas real well. The last component is our mobility component, and again, we'll go back to a yoga movement, that cat-cow, whatever we like to call it, cat-camel, cat-cow. I always call it a cat-camel because it kind of resembles more of a camel than a cow to me, but we get into this all fours position, knees right underneath my hips, arms right underneath my shoulders, and all we're doing is that cat-camel. So we're stretching and stretching back and forth. Now the point of this one though is we do this movement slowly, and then at each end position. So when I'm in this position and this position here, I'm gonna lock those down for 5 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003, put your timer down, however you're doing it, but we hold those for 5 seconds. We breathe throughout the entire movement, and we do this very slowly. So it's just kind of picturing that each joint in your spine is moving one portion at a time, one joint at a time. That's how we want to do it, nice and slow. Tuck that chin, get that arch up through the middle of the spine, really get into that end position. I'm gonna lock that one down for 5 seconds, and then reverse. Slow, 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 get it all the way through, and then get into that end position. Again, lock that one down for 5 seconds. And we do that 5 times. So it takes approximately 2 minutes to do that one there. That whole routine, time start to finish. Foam rolling, 2.5 minutes. 5 different spots at 1 minute apiece with the peanut. We're gonna do 2 different stretches. The child pose, we're gonna do 3 portions of that one at a minute apiece. So it's 3 minutes there, followed by 2 extra minutes on the rotational stretch there through the spine. So it's 1 minute on each side, it's 2 more minutes, and then it takes me 2 minutes to do that cat-cow pose, 5-second holds at each position, 5 times, 17.5 minutes. That is a great way, it's an easy routine to do. Start that first thing in the morning. When you get up, do your business, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, go ahead and do that. Not only is that great for your mobility, it's great for your brain. It's great for your nervous system. Activate that system. Get it moving. Get it working. So important to your overall health. Not only is movement and mobility important for your health, your posture is critical to your health, and then the health of your brain and your nervous system. That little routine is a very stimulating routine, not only for your spine, for your nervous system. Start with that in the morning. Then you go about the rest of your day, but you've already done a little bit of physical work to get your body going, and that's a great way to start your day. A little better mobility leads to a little better posture. Just start that routine day in and day out. If you have pain or discomfort during any of that, you give us a call, check in with your doctor, let us know what's going on, and we can certainly help you out, guide you in the right direction. If you need to modify something, that's what we're here to help people with. So any questions, give us a call, but let's get moving. Take care.